Hello team, welcome back. And today we will see how we can extend official Docker image and customize it. So let's start with. So today we are going to get the official Nginx image and we are going to modify it. So we will do some customization of the official Nginx image, then we will create our own image with the official Nginx one. Right? So let's go to the terminal. So we are on a terminal. So first I will execute ls. So in my current working directory, I have two files. The first file is the Docker file and second file is index.html. So what we are going to try, we are going to replace the official Nginx image index.html with our custom one. So let's see what content do we have in our index.html. So in our custom index.html file, we have a single line text and that text is also in a h1 format, right? So we are going to replace the index.html content of the official image from this custom file, right? For this we need to modify this docker file, right? So we'll go to our Visual Studio and modify this particular docker file. So this is the custom docker file which we have created in our last lecture. Today we will modify our docker file a bit, again rebuild the image and use it. And today what we are going to try, we are going to extend the official Nginx image and replace the index.html file with our custom index.html file. So to extend the official Nginx image, first I need to modify my from. So in my from, I need to take Nginx latest. Why I am taking the latest? Because every time I will build my images, it will get the latest Nginx image from the Docker Hub. Let's leave the versions and label as it is. We are not going to change anything. We don't need any run command, right? Because we are not going to execute something. Instead of the run, I will mention work dir. And inside the work dir, I need to provide the current working directory. So over here I need to provide the path of the index.html inside the official Nginx image, which is user share nginx html. So this is the path inside the official Nginx image where index.html file can be found, right? I will update my comment as well. After this, I don't need this run command and I don't need the expose port as well. What I need to copy my local index.html at this location. For this, I will use a command copy, provide the source is index.html, and the destination is also again the index.html. What we are trying to achieve, we are trying to replace the index.html file which is present at this location inside the official Nginx image with our custom index.html image. Now you need to save your file, your Docker file. Now over here you can have few questions, right? You can see we are not providing the cmd command. We are not providing any run command. Why we are not providing any cmd command? Because the run command and the cmd command is already present inside the official Nginx image. What we are trying, we are just providing the label, providing the working directory where we want to work. And what is the work? We are going to replace the official index.html file with my custom index.html file. That's it, right? So what it will do, this docker file will build a new image which will execute, and once you access the nginx server, it will show you the default content which you have mentioned inside your index.html file instead of the official one, right? So let's see how we can build it. So we will back to our terminal, execute command ls. So we have only two things over here. We have the index.html file and we have the docker file which we just modified. If I will show you the content of the docker file, so you can see this is the content. So we have done these kind of changes in our docker file, right? Clear out the console. Now we need to build this image. And how we can build the image, we have seen this in the last lecture. So we will execute a command docker image build -t, then provide the image name, put colon, and then provide the tag name. After this, I need to provide the directory where my Docker file presents. So my Docker file present at a root. Hit enter and you can see it's done. So it's pretty fast. Why it didn't take much time? Because most of the things was already present inside the cache. It just get the things from a cache, change few things and built a new image. So you can see latest nginx was also present in my local. So this was basically get from the cache. It just added the label, right? So first it added the label version, then added the maintainer, right? Then updated the work directory, then copy this. So just 5 steps are being executed in this particular image. If I will execute a command docker images, so I can see my nginx-custom version 0.0.1 is present over here, right? Clear out your console and let's try to execute our image. So for this I will execute docker container run -p, provide the host port 8080, provide the container port, then the image name, tag, then provide the version, right? Hit enter. Now you have started your custom nginx image. So to verify the change which we have done, we need to visit the browser. So we will go to the browser and paste our machine IP address in the address bar. So we are on a browser. Over here I will paste my IP address of my machine, then put colon, then port 8080 because I have started my nginx on port 8080. Hit enter. So you can see you are getting your text. Hi, thanks for being here. You're running the custom nginx. And we can see in the terminal as well that a new log is being generated over here. So every time I will refresh my page, refresh it again, refresh it again, refresh it again, and go to terminal. So see, every time I'm refreshing the page, a new log is being generated over here. So it means my container is working, right? By pressing the Control C, I can stop my container, right? Press ls and we can verify. If I will show you the content of index.html file, then this is the same content. Hi, thanks for being here. You are running the custom nginx. And we was also getting the same content on my browser. So if we again want to verify this, we can edit this file. So I will edit this file, right? Go to the insert mode. And suppose I'm going to insert some text as well, right? So I'm going to insert some new text. So I have added a new text in a heading 3. This is an official nginx image. We are building it for our personal use, right? I will save this file. Now what I need to do, I need to again build my image because my previous image has that particular index file, index.html, which was not modified, which was the custom one. We have modified our index.html, so I again need to build my images. For this, I will again execute the same command, docker image build -t nginx custom, and then I will update my version and I will update it 0.0.2, right? Hit enter. So you can see only this step is being changed, rest everything from the cache, right? Using cache, and we are getting cache over here. Just this step was changed because there was a change in the index.html. Clear out your console and again execute the container, but this time we need to update the build, update the tag. So we are executing the container nginx custom 0.0.2. Hit enter, go to your browser and refresh your browser and see this text is being appended over here. So our change are working fine. So this is the way how you can create your own custom images, how you can extend the official custom images and change them according to you, right? According to your specific needs, according to your application, right? So we have seen how we can extend the official image, how we can change it, and how we can use them. If you want, then you can upload this image on your own account. For this, you need to modify this image name because with your account username is mandatory with the image name, and then you can upload it, right? So we have already discussed about it, how we can upload the custom images on the hub.docker.com. Thank you, team. Thanks for your time.